In my book, I talk about in Jordan, unemployed from the outlying governance from Amman and Tafila, who marched to the capital barefoot in front of the royal court. They put up a banner and they'll stay for days or weeks. In the elements, people will bring them blankets and food, demanding jobs. And what's stark is to get there, they walk past the Abdali project, this gleaming skyscraper, urban neoliberal mega project. And so you're seeing precisely that clash that you're talking about, the extreme poor and the extreme rich. And those projects are simply completely inaccessible to this large majority of the population.
And this gets back to the fundamental free market economic systems that these countries are working in, and reliance on foreign capital to a large extent. And these are unsustainable trends. They can't continue like this. If they do continue like this, you're sure to have social violence and political explosions and things of that nature. But it's such a dynamic system. And counterforce to this, countervailing effects to this are that the region, as I know from writing about archaeology for many years, the region has very strong social and cultural strengths. And a poor person is not automatically going to become a drug addict or a criminal or an illegal migrant. They will find ways to get support through the religious system, social protection mechanisms in society, informal ones, neighbors, families living abroad. There are strong mechanisms of social solidarity and protection that blunt what would otherwise be an explosive growth in economic disparities and inequalities. But we've already seen the impact of these inequalities with the uprisings of the last 10 years. And that's why I wrote this text, because I thought it was important for people to understand that what we're seeing now in these 4 countries that I wrote about is a continuation of the last 10 years, which is a continuation of the past 50 years. And we've reached a delicate point. COVID, in a way, has quieted things down for about a year, but it's not going to stay like this. And even with COVID, people are going out on the streets and demonstrating. So what happens when a person gets angry and then gets scared and then gets totally desperate? We don't know. Psychiatrists can't tell us, politicians can't tell us, historians can't tell us, but we can watch this happen in front of our eyes today, and we just need to understand it better. And more importantly, governments in the region and internationally need to see these masses of millions of young, unemployed, desperate people as the single greatest security threat to the Middle East, more than anything else, I would say.